What's up YouTube, God Mode Duelist here. Welcome to part 5 of how to be a better frog player. Now, today I'm here to talk about a very special frog deck called Frog FTK. Oh no. I bet you some of you people have played it and hate it. Good, I'm about to explain to you how this deck works and how you can stop it. Now, the whole purpose of this deck is to pretty much first turn, before you get a turn, burn you regame. Going back to old school where burn decks were the shiz. Only now they're funnier looking. So, first things first, you're going to need more frogs. More frogs meaning you run Belize and you run Death. Why? Because this deck needs a certain amount of shots in order to kill you. Cannot go over, cannot go under, otherwise the synergy of the deck is dead. Now, the other thing is this deck has to be strictly 40 cards. I don't care how big your balls are or how pro you think you are, like, oh, I'm going to run 45. No. Stick to 40, be smart. The thinner the deck is, the more consistent it will be for this type of deck. Now, draw power. Upstart Goblins. Do not run them. Like I said, the deck needs a certain amount of shots in order to win the game. Raising their life point total does not help you win the game with a limited amount of shots. So, response to Upstart Goblin, dun 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 dun, you run into the void. Reason being, you have 3 or more cards. Only thing is, you draw 1 card. Only difference is you drop your hand at the end of the turn, which does not matter to you because this is first turn kill. So, into the voids over Upstarts. Second, everyone hates the whole opening into frogs and not any important ones. Opening into all monsters and no swaps or no substitutes just spells bad news for you. So, what you run? Hand destructions. Why? You can ditch 2 unnecessary frogs you need that will help you later to hopefully draw into your swap or your substitute. Now, nifty little trick you can use. Since hand destruction is a quick play, your draw phase. If you draw this with a handful of monsters, activate it. Why? Because you can ditch those 2 Treeborns in your hand or those 2 Ronin Totems and draw. And if they are Treeborns, they come back on your standby phase. And if you are lucky enough to rip into a substitute, your chain just started right there. So, especially if you rip into multiple of these, chain them in your draw phase. Quick play, you can do it in your draw phase. Ditch your Treeborns, get them back standby phase, start the stupid cycle. Now, say you don't have hand destruction. Well, next best thing, Moray of Greed. Moray of Greed is by far one of the funniest cards to ever use in any water deck. It is the Gladiator Beast Respite for water cards. You drop 2 blah frogs, whatever, into the deck, draw 3 cards. Hopefully, if you don't draw into a substitute or any more frogs, you draw into another Moray of Greed, and you can Moray again. Excuse me. Now, the big one. Say you don't draw into any of that, and luck just, isn't there, and everyone just seems to be shitting a brick on your day. So, what you do is you run Card Destruction. Card Destruction is the big bang. This is the completely ditch your hand, get a new one. Now, this is, like I said, last-ditch effort. You can't draw anything else into this, you fail. Or God hates you. Probably both. And now the key player of this deck, Mass Driver. Must run 3. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this deck does not run traps. This deck is 40 cards of no traps. You run all the spells you need, meaning 3 Into the Void, 3 Mass Drivers, 3 Hand Destructions, 3 Morays, and 2 Salvages. And that is it. The rest have to be frogs. Now, reason being is because what is a trap going to do first turn? Again, you must grasp the concept this is a first turn kill deck. So yes. Now, ways to stop it. Removal. This is for everybody. The reason why I'm doing this, the same video, is because the God Mode taketh, and then the God Mode giveth, and then he giveth again. So, first thing you do, DD Crow. You DD Crow this guy away. Him in grave is bad. Get him out of there. put him back into the deck. Do anything to stop him. Now, Crow is preferred because it's insta-speed. It can do it anytime. Well, almost anytime, but you know what I mean. Crow hits it. Second, if he somehow does not pull it off first turn, and he has graveyard full of water monsters, Imperial Iron Wall. You laugh at him. I mean, until he twisters away your Imperial Iron Wall or Unifrogs it away. But until then, you laugh. Now, next one. King Tiger Wongoos. If it's your first turn, meaning you lost game 1, you drop a King Tiger Wongoo and just watch them set everything. Now, to pair off with King Tiger Wongoo, Nobleman a crossout. If they see a King Tiger, they're going to set it. You cross it out. And then begin to do whatever your deck does. Now, these are just tips. You don't have to do everything. I know, oh no, my cool Ojama deck can't run King Tiger. I'm like, well, no shit. You shouldn't be running an Ojama deck with King Tigers in it. So, yeah. Frog FTK, did my best to explain it. As you can see, this deck even gets me pissed off. Sorry about the angry video. I just hate this deck so much because it's gay and it wins more times and it's not funny. So, Sky Mode Duelist, keep a lookout for part 6. Peace out, YouTube.